Yo, it's me, Jordan. I wanted to sum up that whole blob of words into a video instead of just a short video. I thought it would be a lot more easier. But long story short, um, when I was competing recently after my team disbanded in 2022 for Team Revenge, I actually really thought that it was just no shot that I was able to get on a team with anyone else. And later on down the years in 2023 to 2024, I had people to ask, like Screwface, Second, Trick, and other players I used to compete with in Tier 2 and Tier 3. And they reached out to me and gave me advice. And um, later on, my friend Jerry had like this esports program where I met a person named Vertex, which he is dealing with SR, Shopify. He's kind of like a person I reached out to in order to know more collegiate stuff and competing in Valorant back in the day. And I knew that I told him, I said, hey, I'm gonna have like 1 year to keep on going, and after that, like I'm just done. And it's been at the end of 2023, I realized that like um, I really I don't want to say I wasted a lot of years, but um like I enjoyed my time being here and I enjoyed my time making content. I enjoyed my time playing with every professional pro player in ranked or meeting them in tournaments. Having videos being posted on my own YouTube channel and some of them even following me means a lot to me. Like later down the years, I'll like I can just sit down there eating Korean barbecue and I can just say that around the table and be like, yo, I mean, at least I did something right. Well, other than that, um, I started to realize that there's players that had less experience than me, and the reason why I kept going is because I've been playing from 2020. I thought that I could just be able to keep going because I have some like not just experience, but again, just people I used to play with could vouch or reference me, and people like Demon One and Exa that I also bumped into at a LAN last year. I could say that it's even surpassed me in not just acknowledgement, but with communicating and connections with other professional players. And that's just something I just lack, and it's kind of keeping me back. It's things out of my comfort zone that I can do and cannot do, and those people are able to do it and execute it flawlessly. I know Demon One's a different case because I know he's just a really good player. He's a sub on Team Revenge, and he did really good when he was playing with and against. So seeing those two people like literally like not just in person, but like playing with me, I realized that no matter like who is going to be competing in whatever year or how much experience they have doesn't uh doesn't determine how that no matter how many years I have over them, I have the edge over them to in order to get signed to a tier one org for an example. Like that's just not the case. And then at the pace where I'm going at, I didn't want 2025 to come in and I'll be in the same spot. Like I like I haven't even had any conversations with any other people that I used to know back when I graduated high school in 2018. Like I haven't really done anything. The only people I even hang out with are people that I used to go to Toronto Valorant with. I haven't really hung out with anyone at all. Like from my past, I want to say past life, but just my past friends. So I just wanted to say that I'm quitting not just because of um, what I've seen other players not just surpass me and experiences and skill. Like I know my skill, I know my worth, but at the end of the day, what Exalt said is true. No matter how long you're gonna continue to compete, there's also that risk and chance that you're also gonna fail and that you also have to quit because that at the end of the day, it's not always going to be 100%, which is the case with me, right? So I decided that I need to be able to not just help my family out, but compete, not just compete, pursue an educational, like, job, like computer science, cybersecurity or in IT. I want to do something computer related since I've been around computers since I was young. My first shooter was like Soldier Front or AVA Guns to Duel, like back when I was like 7 years old. I could only use the freaking mouse wheel. I couldn't even use the freaking buttons yet, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So um, yeah, that's about it. I wanted to make this short, but yeah, you can't really make a video short for how many years you put into something that you like, the effort that you put for 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours a day. Like, you really can't. And I'm not gonna accommodate for people that wanted a shorter version for how I want to quit Valorant. So I tried my best regardless. I loved everyone that I bumped into, and like again, I can name like 50 or 100 people, but at the top of my head as of right now, like my post got deleted, so I'm making this video and post right now. I can't really remember everyone, but everyone that does know me and does care about me, thank you for even watching my journey. And I know there's a lot of people that are silent, and even my friends and people that I do care about, they probably don't really care about me, and they probably won't even reply to the post, but they'll know that, like, even though I'm quitting, at least like I showed some relevance into who I was in the community, because at the end of the day, there's probably going to be other videos like this with other people that have competed back in 2020, back in KVL days, and there will probably be a post about someone making a similar thing just like how I did. And I may be one of the first few people that are doing it right now. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be turning 2024, and I don't have a lot of time with the people that are around me, like family-wise, to even actually not just stay alive, but also stay with me, and how I can support them. So other than that, that's about it. The more core of the story is by just reading my posts originally, and I hope that my last achievement in Valorant is going to be trying to get rank 1 in ranked NA, because I never got to. I never had the time to grind, and assuming how I only work once a week, I'm gonna try to stream and pursue trying to get rank 1 and try to at least have that under my belt, I guess. I don't know. But I'm glad to make this video, and I hope other people can reach out, say any of their last words. Like, honestly, like, I really thought that, like, really quitting your passion was like the worst thing to do, and every time I quit school when I was competing at Valorant, like, I always thought that to continue was going to be the plan, but seeing how everything around you is falling apart while you're trying to make yourself happy doing a job that you want to be doing as a dream, it doesn't really feel right. Because at the end of the day, let's say I did get signed like 5 or 10 years later, the people around me are not going to be there anymore, or they're not going to be in the same position as they were before. That could be a positive or a negative, but I'm still going to miss those chances, and I'm going to miss those times with those people that are around me. So don't forget the people around you, and know that even when like competing and putting X amount of hours into dealing with your team or dealing with content, or just the grind of it, to always spend the time with your friends and family, and deal with your not just social life, but your inner life. You know, I'm not just quitting because of all those other factors, but my inner self. Like, I need to not live in this small apartment that I've been living here for 10 years, and I don't want to be like, I just don't want to be here. I don't want to, not just in Toronto, but like, just want to be in a better position. That's all I care about, so I can help the people around me. So yeah, I tried making this video short, but I hope you guys can understand.